Hello everyone. I wanted to address to our members the issues of Google Plus and a lot of the stories that have been released in the last several months. Everybody's aware that Google Plus has been under fire by the media and press. And I would point out that the press that's attacking Google Plus is non-technical. They don't understand what Google actually is. Here's a great article by Nick Bilton on Google Plus isn't going away. And I'm actually adding this to the story. But Google is dead. This is Farad and all these other guys have been writing this stuff. They don't, especially Forbes magazine, they don't understand the technology behind it from a database perspective. They don't understand that your profile is now tied to everything and that there's a real-time web interface with Google. Okay, when I talk about real-time web, I'm talking about if you're logged in. Okay, it's a really key component. In fact, we're actually creating a course on this right now. Okay. If you're up here and you're logged into your Google Plus account, it's really powerful. And the brand pages that are here, here's Mari Smith, the brand pages that are coming also allow a real-time medium, go-to meeting is going to be challenged by what's coming. And so it's important to understand that the Google profile is how they've changed the operating system. This is not Google Wave or Google Buzz or any of the other functionalities. Okay, we all know that Google Buzz is going away. They've got, they're letting everybody know, and you can export your data if you want. But the way that we've set things up with the one feed to rule them all through RSS, and we believe Google Plus is the ultimate curation tool when you understand feeds. You have to use feeds in order to implement what we're teaching at curationprofits.com. But the main thing, aside from all that I want you to understand, is that this is a social operating system. I was talking to a friend today who said, "What do you mean operating system?" Operating system's like, a disk, like in the traditional computer sense of the word. Well, what I'm really saying is that the unified Google look and feel that you've seen across Google Gmail and that you've seen across Google Reader, all these different things, okay? These unified looks and feels, you can see the flat tab like situation, all this different kinds of stuff. It's all changing. Even AdWords is asking for a Google Plus, your Google Plus account, because they can help you, with different things. I set up a test ad group for curation just to see what kind of stuff they would offer me as far as Google Plus, and they asked me to actually give my Google Plus account for my pay-per-click campaign. Okay, and it's going to affect the social ranking and parameters of the results in the search engines. It's incredibly sophisticated stuff. So when I say operating system, I'm saying that your profile, okay, that's this page, and all the websites tied to it, it's everything here. Those all affect what appears when your friends in your own circle are logged in. Okay, so when you go to the search engines, and I know those of you who are advanced already know this stuff, but I'm not sure that the implications are really fully understood, widespread, and so we're going to be showing you that in our social website silo architecture course. But if you say like Google, okay, boy am I running slow today, Google plus one, okay, and you look at what's going on down here, see there's Chris Lang and Mike and all my other guys, Scott Dunrow, that I'm friends with in my circle, Danny Sullivan. I wanted to point out here, Danny Sullivan's kind of a mover and shaker. See how he appears right in this area? It's because he's a huge mover and shaker, almost he is actually a micro celebrity. Okay, and this, I'm pointing out to you that this appears right on my Google search engine result page. Danny Sullivan has a giant green button next to his name for the topic of Google Plus. Sorry about the typo, guys. It's been a long day. Okay, and all these other guys who talk about these topics, as long as they're in my social network, and as long as I'm logged in, okay, they're going to appear. And I got to tell you, I watch a lot of Danny Sullivan stuff, and I know who he is. I know he's a mover and shaker. So when I see his green thing, my eyes actually skip the top 4 results. I don't go much deeper. And if it's somebody that I really respect, which is rare, I don't disrespect him, but he's enough to where I know he's got his finger on the pulse of stuff. I'm actually going to go down and skip the top page results. So there's 2 webs that now exist, and we're going to be covering this in the upcoming course. Okay, it's called Google Plus One Feed to Rule Them All. And what is really going on is there's the real-time web, which is the logged in web that's increasing in market share. And right now it's about 11 to 15% logged in users on the search engine results. It'll be more over the next 2 years. And there's the web when people are not logged in, which is the old search engine results algorithms. Those are combining. Understand that I can rank for a term in less than 2 or 3 minutes if I know what I'm doing in the logged in social area. And if you're using our software, Domain Web Studio, you can have both the rankings and the social rankings within your social graph. So the key is you need to begin growing your social graph and the people in it in a way that has integrity, because they're going to start owning those search engines via social proof, while at the same time using website silo architecture in the ways that we've taught you for the last 5 years. And you're going to crush it, literally. You're going to rank for every possible keyword socially as you're growing the people who are the movers and shakers in those silos. Okay? When I'm talking about silos, if you haven't read our material on website silo architecture, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about. But if you have, you know it's an undefeatable way to cover the most amount of keywords with the least amount of work on the natural rankings. Well, that has now hit the social rankings, and nothing changes. When you're looking at your Google circles, which I'm not going to reveal in this video, anybody who's in those circles that you're posting for, and any topics and themes that you're covering, even on your microblog, which is your new Google Plus status update page, which is an editable blog, unlike Facebook. And when you're using our system, which is to run it through a feed, okay, we have a very proprietary system that we're using, you're going to rank even more ridiculously fast on the search engines for your social systems than you ever would in the past. So you're going to be ranking in the real-time web, which is the logged in Google universal login, which is going to replace Facebook in the next 3 to 4 years, maybe sooner. But you're also going to rank in the natural algorithms that are panda-proof from the past. If you want to know more about this, you probably should visit us at networkempire.com. And there is a course that covers the introductory version of this Google Plus One Feed to Rule Them All course called curationprofits.com. And I'm going to show you how I use Storify and Scoopit and all other systems to get really high quality traffic around specific keyword terms. And that also affects the social graph as well. Russell Wright from networkempire.com. I look forward to seeing you on the inside.